day to pass myself, I just one day. And not be everybody worship money. I know they show myself, I just one day. I say, shey, you day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. You day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. Shey, you day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. You day your day.
As long as the sun will shine on the face of man, I don't see no guy can erase the plan. Some guy should have wise and understand what will be must be. Jump out on the road and we safely track and make it back in by the grace of. Some guy love talk but them face the bad, what will be must be.
Now my lane out there, I no get time to chase cloud. I'm more happy, nobody like me, I can't shout. Too many people in the world, not enough souls to make humans. And everybody know this life no balance.
Some guy love feel like them think I game them for no man, while when them think with him, them think them just know the name, what will be must be.
Well, this is a critical game, a chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim. European Player of the Year, League winner, European champion, the top scorer in Italy on more than one occasion. It's an extraordinary list of achievements.
It certainly is. He really was the deadliest striker around, absolutely lethal.
Goal scorer, match winner, national treasure. He is all of those things and much, much more. And we have our very first corner.
Well, one score, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He has found the way through. He's in a good position here. Gattuso and Mateus. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Kaká. Mateus. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, this looks sharp. That looks a cracking ball. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, what has happened here? Al Kubasi cuts out the pass. Now it's Kaká. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good-looking ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Mateus. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Approaching the half-hour mark. And it's Messi. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Ibrahimovic! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. All the way back. And here's the chance to counter. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Oh no, what has happened here? Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Gattuso, ball played for Nesta. And here's Bale, and this is Messi. Oh, good time, the finish! They've played it short.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the shot! Good, strong hand by the keeper. They want to be quick to recover this. And it's been hooked away. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the 1 goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Arsenal training by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Our charity fund, Chance
Well,
in
for me,
Football.
Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And here's Bale. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Melbourne City appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Messi. And here's Bale. Shot could be on. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 5, Kaká. Number 6, McTominay. Coming on the field, number 80, Ronaldinho.
Terrific effort! There's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? think the boss won't be amused.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Tries a shot!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now that's well seen too. Can he get it through? Pepe calmly anticipates. Now, can they get him away? In by Messi. He's had a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Mbappe, number 14, Shevchenko, coming on the field, number 9, Diego Forlan.
Just 5 minutes remaining
number
now.
20, Erling Haaland.
Ball's gone astray.
Taking place.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pepe kept aware, and it is Haaland!
At a time.
And again he is at his elastic best. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. He's rising! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Melbourne City now on the verge of victory. Save for a few potentially hectic... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank you.
Stack this bread, let me do it like I'll spend it all when it hits December. Better put some respect on my name. Trust me, you don't wanna test my temper. When I need some retail therapy, my only enemy disrespecting, you know that's cheesing me and my people doing it properly. I always told you that you were special. When you forget is when I remember. Look through the window for your defender. I'm here, I don't have an agenda. Celebrate later, let's go now. That me and my people are talking the town. Even my neighbors are moving wild, they know that. All I do now is make my people proud. Got my head in the clouds, put my feet on the ground. Cause they'll care for me, they'll be there for me. They never let this get me down. And that's why now I'll make my people proud. Make your people proud. Gotta make all my people proud, so I put in the time every day of the week. I'm a star in the sky, they can see my shine, so I ain't been doing up hide and seek. Wanna move mumsy out of the ends, I've still got family back in Niger. Ain't got time for the online beef, so I stay vegan when I post online. Same day, but I'm going through changes. New day, a different fragrance. Live every day like it's your last. Ain't got time to be doing complacent. Hop in a booth, I do it for them. The reason that I write these rhymes, I live one life, I can't waste time, that's why. All I do now is make my people proud. Got my head in the clouds, put my feet on the ground. 'Cause they'll care for me, they'll be there for me. They never let this get me down. That's why now I'll make my people proud. Make my people proud.
Put it on the table, don't you ask me twice. The table is crawling with nonsense, and I won't say yes a second time. 'Cause I downright nearly lost my mind. Put it on the table, don't you ask me twice. Because the table is crawling.
Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always
Hello,
known will be a
everybody,
crucial
and
game.
welcome to today's
At stake,
match.
a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker to make a statement of intent. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
De Bruyne. And here's Vinicius Junior. Driving forward. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Gattuso. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And it's Xabi Alonso.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And great chance! Goal! Arsenal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 22 minutes is number 3.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Pinches it off him.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Bruno Fernandes, a player who needs no introduction. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for options for movement. Ibrahimovic. 30 minutes gone. And this is Batistuta. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Bale. Bruno Fernandes. And he's had it nicked away. Great vision. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Ibrahimovic. Nice looking ball. That has ended up in no man's land.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Nesta. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. It's Vinicius Junior. Xabi Alonso. And that could set him on his way. And Batistuta! Batistuta! Glorious! About as smooth as it gets. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
They forced the
There will be
error
1
and
minute
extracted
added
the
time.
maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And a quick
Any
reminder
thoughts on all
today
this so
to
far,
please
Jim?
take all
well, it sets up a
deductibles
very
located by the
entertaining second
entrance
half,
gate.
Peter.
Thank you
Who's going
very
to make
much for your
first move,
cooperation.
trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Bruno Fernandes. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Gattuso. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Ibrahimovic, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. De Bruyne. That's been slipped through. No, that's been intercepted. Gattuso. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That has been slung wide. Now it's Batistuta. Marcelo. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Vinicius Junior. This is promising. Plenty to aim. Tries a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Vinicius Junior just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Gattuso. Long ball looking to counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Batistuta. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Marcelo. Mateus. This is a promising build-up. Xavi Alonso. And it's Ibrahimovic. That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's well spotted. It is a corner.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9, Ibrahimovic. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Del Piero. Substitutions taking place.
They've played it short, and that has sent him sprawling. Goes down, but nothing given.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's having a pop! And how did he not put that away?
Oh, look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
It's their second corner of the game. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And here's chance! A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's going to have his name taken. Cantona, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Oh, played right into his path.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Looking for the run. Vinicius Junior. And this is Del Piero. And he's made sure that's not getting through. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Bale is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Nesta. Gattuso. Mateus. And here's Del Piero.
Del Piero really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now there's a fine ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, nicely intercepted. Schmeichel getting this one clear. Bellingham going about things with real menace. Looking to play him in. And it's been played through. He's had a shot! Oh, wow! That's crazy! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass. And we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Madrid with the lead. And he shoots! And there's his goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction.
So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break.
This is a lost children's
Goals on both sides then, and a lot of tired limbs out there. We are down to the last chance for someone to try and win this.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 20, Bale. Number 15,
And we're off for the
Pepe.
final time.
Number 3,
They
Vinicius
have played
Junior.
themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now?
Coming on the field, number
There's a beautiful
18.
simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Number 8, Messi. Number 21,
Gattuso.
Pele. Substitution.
It's a sharp pass. It's a good foot in there. Oh, a droll. And that pass just didn't quite work. Schmeichel gets it away. Gerrard. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Neymar. Oh, no joy this time. And he's managed to get rid. And that could set him on his way. Now he's running away. Two sides absolutely inseparable, and we know what's coming. So we've done it, we've been there, we've gone the full 12 rounds.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and
And a quick
tenacity on
reminder
show
today, everybody,
in
to make sure
watching
to put
both
any
teams
litter in the
refusing
bins
to lose.
provided.
I mean, they
Thank
both
you
ran
for
their
your
socks off.
cooperation.
So time to shake the weariness out of those limbs and to engage with focus. It's penalty kicks, so this one to set the tone. One 0.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Neymar is the next man in the spotlight. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Arsenal are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. Big character, big moment, big save. Cantona is the man who's second in line.
The keeper was never going to stop that.
A swift riposte. Pele, the third man up. Terrific penalty, no keeper's getting near that.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
We're on to number 3 here. Bang! No doubt about that one.
I don't think there was ever any doubt, really, Peter. Certainly not in his mind.
Messi is fourth up. Great penalty, outwitted the keeper.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Maldini is the fourth man to step up. Just strokes it in, saw the keeper moving. And that takes us to sudden death. Mateus, the last of the designated 5. No! Hit it straight down the keeper's throat.
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target. Everyone here are holding their breath.
Oh, he saved it! And the drama continues. So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. Made it look easy.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Madrid are looking to save match point.
Great penalty under pressure. Again, picked his spot. I actually think he was quite brave to do that, Peter, but it was the right result.
So is this to be lucky 7? We shall see. Oh, you're not going to save that.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
He must, but can he?
That's just emphatic. He knew exactly what he was doing. Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
No winner through 7, on to 8 now.
Yeah, and looks so confident as well. The keeper's notes didn't help him then.
The margin of error is 0.
Brilliant. Considering the circumstances, brilliant. It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
So where on earth is this heading? We're up to 9. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, I think the keeper did very well to stay upright until the very end. Everyone here are holding their breath.
And they have done it in sudden death.
Oh, just allow me to get my breath back a little here, Peter. What an ending. Fantastic.
Defeated, dejected, deflated. The ultimate disappointment. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Arsenal really looked like they were just second to everything. Disjointed even. Yeah, it was a high-intensity game, and that may have gotten to some of the players, but even so, it was just disappointing on a lot of them.
삐그덕 걸음거리고 장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 내버려둬 just can't stop 모든 문을 두드리지 knock 쏟아지는 비 익숙해져 난내 두 손에 쏟아지는 light 여름에도 떠는 폰 고장나버려 난 비용 비켜내야 뺏기지 마라 위험 빨리 비켜봐 on my way 좀 더 비겁해 yeah do my dance 걸음마저 step 길을 끌진 내가 굿보인 get on my way up cause I be bustin' 이제는 또 pass 또 털어내 먼지 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 난 시선을 뺏어 I see you crossing 내가 난 100점 상을 줘 너 여유가 뺐어 언제든 난 step in 떠나보는 굿굿굿굿 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 You know why 다르게 더 걸어걸어 발바닥이 더 뜨거워 누가 뭐라던 난 이대로 내 기름에 끓여워 나 만들어낸 noise 내 이름을 불러대 Better where I go 모두 원해 once again yeah 더 반응해봐 내 걸음이 더 뜨거워 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 Get out my way 부딪히다가 비 끝에 Get off my lane 깜짝할 새 앞질은 해
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Against Arsenal.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We're up and running then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
I'm surprised by your assessment there.
One of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And this is Nedved. Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Takes the shot! Van Dijk is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, well played, well sorted out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Thuram cannot be beaten that easily. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Gives it back. Just about within shooting range. Seedorf. Now it's Del Piero. Bruno Fernandes gets over and intercepts. And it's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ibrahimovic. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Short changes him with that pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's let fly.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rummenigge knocks it out wide. Cafu for Xavi Alonso. Mateus. And it's Marcelo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Cafu. And here's the chance to counter. Mateus. And here's Ibrahimovic. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bruno Fernandes. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Bale. And he's in on goal. Rijkaard. Rummenigge. Now it's Del Piero. Into the channel. Not the most accurate pass. Mateus.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Seedorf. And it's Nedved. Now it's come to nothing. Guardiola. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And a quick announcement today.
So,
that
nothing to report so
memorabilia from
far on
today's
the goals
match
front.
is now on
Yeah,
sale
0-0,
in the
but definitely
stadium
not
hall.
from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry, hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Substitution for Milan, number 23, Seedorf. number 17.
Away we go again.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Substitution in progress.
And he's intervened well there. Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Cross to the back post. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And they've got a throw. Ribery, can he get on the end of this?
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Can he get onto this? Bullish header! Brilliant! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And the shot! Yaya Toure, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Elbow goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Corner number 2 then.
Substitution for Milan. Number 22, Nedved. Number 21, Del Piero. Coming on the field, number 11, Zico. Number 18, Ibrahimovic.
And the shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Ibrahimovic, and this is Ribery. And it's Xavi Alonso. And here's Zico. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Spread to the right, and he's managed to get free. Bale, now can he find a finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Xavi Alonso. Well timed, excellent interception. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Nicely aimed pass. That's a sharp pass. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Picked out Bale! So close to drawing level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's another good win of the ball. Looking for the run. Guardiola. And here's Bale. Oh, important interception.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change.
Oh, he's all alone. Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's in a great position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with
has
it.
been indicated.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
So that's it. It is all over. Arsenal perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Please turn your attention to the...
times. See you undercover, baby, you could try to hide. I see you in disguise, baby, you could
Tell a lie, oh you can't fake it. Listen to your playlist when I'm alone. I know you hate it, I feel it in your tone, baby. You can't replace it. Pick up the phone, just admit that you want a piece of me. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel it. I'll make you feel like.
I see what you want, you'll be thinking about the way I turn you on. What you see in the oasis in my palm. Take a sip, come on, you need something easier. I'll make you feel like, ooh, who am I gonna make you feel like?
So here we are, the match that many consider to be French football's ultimate game.
everybody,
PSG
and welcome
against
to
Marseille
today's
is
match.
a contest of contrasts. Nouveau riche against the old guard, you might even
Everyone,
say.
please
Whatever the
welcome
background,
our players to the
however,
field.
the personnel on the pitch and the passion in the stands should ensure that this is a cracker. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
So here we go then, with two clubs who have had such a large share of success in French football in the recent past, but whose roots could barely be any more different.
Well, two teams that are a lot further away than normal derbies, shall we say, but it's one of these games that you know will get fiery no matter what happens, as there are so many underlying factors, Peter, as to how this rivalry came into prominence. It's almost impossible not to when there's a political and economic edge to it all.
Things already rolling. Forced to go back. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Marseille!
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
After 6 minutes is number 27.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And this is Pato. He's been shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! Now it's Aubameyang. Leicester spots it and intercepts. Tries to pass it through. Aubameyang. Pogba.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Big chance! Dispatched clinically. Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Is number 30, Lionel Messi.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Where? Good driving run. And the shot! Goal! Marseille! And they've got their lead back. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Marseille have their lead. Pato is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And this is Pato, Bruno Fernandes, and he's in on goal. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Vermeeren and Medina, Emerson. It's a good run, this, one that is high in energy. He has found the way through. Messi. Paris Saint-Germain are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Where? He's found the way through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Good ball, good take.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.